is the running back. Bryant faked to him and dumped it off short. Henning, the motion man, spent 3 years at Michigan. Bryant running out of time, and he'll be sacked. Zamaya Vaughn, the cornerback, first there for Utah. And their quarterback sacked more than Northwestern. But still 7-5, and he's taken down again. Back at the 14-yard line by Jonathan Hall. A true freshman who's played very little on Morgan Scalley's defense this year. But they've had a number of opt-outs in the secondary. We'll see some unfamiliar faces, including Hall.
And they bring pressure off the left-hand side. The tight end's there initially to pick it up, but Hall stays with it, beats him to the inside, and as Bryant tries to escape, he drops him for the second consecutive sack.
Utah consistently a winning program, largely because of the play of the defense year in and year out. Good punt by Hunter Renner. And finally scooped up by Money Parks. And he's in trouble. He's sacked. So the quarterback's hitting the deck early for Haggerty. Barnes plenty of time that time, and his pass is incomplete. Intended for Mekhi Bernard. Back in action tonight for the first time since the season opener. He played in their win against Florida. Then he was injured in an off-the-field accident. Not confirmed by the Utes, but widely reported it was an accident while riding a scooter. At the time they said he'd be out for the year, but he's back for the bowl game. Third down and 17. Four-man rush, and they still get there. Well, the remade offensive line, a problem early for Utah, and it's Anto Saka. They're playing without two starting offensive linemen. Are the Utes? Jack Bomeister pressured on the punt. Peyton Bills, the starting left guard. Remarkable season, given many of us from a distance thought they might not win a game, given how ugly it was for a while. Cam Porter chopped down by Avani. They had belief in the talent level of this team, in each other, in the coaching staff. And I didn't get the sense that they were surprised at all by their success. Porter, a couple of carries prior to the start of this series that had been 6 plays, 3 run by each team, and 4 of them ending in sacks, 2 for each team. Porter, as they stick on the ground. Northwestern had replaced Josh Preeb, their starting left guard, who went into the transfer portal. The pass deflected and incomplete. Mike Bajakian is the offensive coordinator. He said Preeb was their best offensive lineman. He's tried as the season's gone along to go to shorter passes. They've encouraged Bryant to get the ball out of his hand more quickly, and the other quarterbacks. Bajakian ordinarily upstairs, but on the field, as you saw, there's a short pass, and it results in a loss. Joseph Hyman, dumped immediately by Zamaya Vaughn. This is the very edge of field goal range for Northwestern. Can't afford another sack. They had an open receiver. It was Bryce Kurtz, but some pressure might have forced an errant throw. David Braun told us yesterday he thought indoors and at a little bit of altitude, maybe he could connect from deeper. And he had enough on that one. It was just wide right. Perhaps for the Utes behind a remade offensive line. Jaquindon Jackson, the ball carrier. They want to run the ball. They want to own time of possession. They led the country in time of possession this year. 34 minutes and 3 seconds per game. Landon King, transfer tight end, came over from Auburn, chopped down by Xander Mueller. David Braun, originally brought over from North Dakota State to be the defensive coordinator in January. He continues in that role, dual role. There's another sack. This one from Kenny Soares. The backup linebacker from Trumbull, Connecticut, with his second sack of the season. And not a lot here in the pass rush from Northwestern.
Just 3 guys rushing the quarterback, but both tackles have struggled so far in this ball game. Togi on the left side and Spencer Fano, who usually starts on the left side, moving over to right tackle, that time missing, and another sack for the Utes.
Bo Meester. And his punt, fair caught by A.J. Henning at the 30-yard line. But Jake able to speak into the helmet of Ben Bryant, who has a play fake and a completion to Cam Johnson. And they're also using the tablets that the NFL teams use, where there are still photos. And that's the reason for Jakey wanted to be on the sideline, so he can take the tablet when the offense is off the field and sit with Bryant and show him what he wants to show him, that they've learned from the pictures. Anthony Tice carries for the first down. The defense is doing that right now for Northwestern. There's some bowl games where they're using the coach-to-player communication, but this, we're told, is the only bowl game where they're doing both, the tablets and the into-the-headset communication.
The tablets are a great resource, especially at the end of drives, to look back and to help anticipate some of the tendencies you might see.
Bryant went under center. Here's Tyus again, bouncing outside across midfield, and a first down to the Utah 44. Went into the transfer portal. A lot of inexperience in the secondary tonight for the Utes. Short pass, heading out of bounds. That's on top of injuries all season long. Pass is caught by Johnson, knocked down immediately by Zamaya Vaughn. The inexperienced safety right up to the snap and through the snap. Here's a deep fade ball over the head of Bryce Kurtz with Miles Battle.
Yeah, I understand his frustration. Needs to be enforceable too. One guy on the field for offense and defense. If this gets instituted, one guy on either side of the ball can be on the field with the radios in their helmet. Right now with 2 on defense, that's an advantage for the Utah on that side of the ball.
Utah minus 21 yards of offense and can't afford a loss here. Backed up. Jaquindon Jackson out of bounds at the 27. He opted for the NFL draft. Another tough run by Jackson, about 9 more. And as we mentioned, their starting right tackle is also starting to get ready for the NFL draft. So they moved people around and inserted some newcomers. Andy Ludwig says it's an opportunity to look at our offensive line of the future.
And there's a lot of young guys up front too. And you referenced Keaton Bills. I mean, he played 98% of the offensive snaps. Same thing with LaMea on the right tackle spot.
Here's Bernard. Jalen Glover in at running back. He got tricked up after a gain of 4 by Rod Hurd.
No Derek Brooks, but Bryce Gallagher's doing his best, that's for sure.
They flip it to Bernard, who changed directions and got taken down by Xander Mueller. Had an excellent senior season, the linebacker out of Wheaton, Illinois. Gain of 5. Quindon Jackson lines up as the Wildcat quarterback. He keeps it and has the first down across midfield to the Northwestern 46. Rod Hurd, another tackle.
This would be a spot here, though. I'd be alert for a shot. If they can block them up, which they haven't done so far.
It is Jalen Glover. And a nice backup to Jackson.
They're not going to commit too many guys to the box. They don't want to give up the big play.
A lot of rush 4 and drop 7. Barnes deep into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Jaheim Joseph picked it off in the end zone. It was intended for Money Parks. And a rare turnover. Neither one of these teams turns it over much. Cam Porter in trouble. And dropped for a small loss by Nate Ritchie, the freshman who does have the speakers in his helmet. He can hear Morgan Scalley. First quarter runs out. historically great turnaround. There's a flag before the snap. It's a Big 12 officiating crew led by Kevin Boitman.
False start. Number 71, offense. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
By the way, that plus 30 improvement, Greg, year to year is the biggest of any Big Ten conference team in this century, the 21st century.
It really is remarkable. And probably what's most amazing is not that they've forced 20 turnovers, but more so that the fact that they've only turned it over 9 times, including 1 fumble. I mean, they have been very careful with the football, and a lot of credit goes to both sides of the ball for that ridiculous improvement.
2nd and 16 is the first penalty of the game on either team. Bryant on target to Bryce Kurtz. They don't beat themselves. That's part of what you talked about. David Braun really wants to model his program after what Kyle Whittingham has done. Screen, Cam Porter got blasted by Connor O'Toole, the former wide receiver. Junior from Albuquerque. Caleb Komolafe, a surprise ball carrier, true freshman from Katy, Texas. He played early in the year, played in the first 3 games, had only 2 carries. They were both in the opener against Rutgers. They wanted to redshirt him, so they didn't want to play him more than 4. He hasn't. So Mike Kajakian said they may take a good long look at him tonight. I think he has a lot of talent, is likely their lead back of the future. Ben Bryant. Pressure, takes off running, and slides down with a gain out across the 35-yard line. It was Connor O'Toole putting the pressure on. Short set. Oh, shoveled it over the middle dangerously, but it connected with Cam Porter, senior from Cincinnati, one of their captains. 5-yard gain.
Dangerous play there. He's able to get rid of it just before he was getting dragged down from the backside. Most teams would consider possibly going for it in the 4th and 1 near midfield, but that's not who Northwestern is. They seldom go for it on 4th down, opt to play field position instead.
Well, not this year. They went for it regularly last year. Here's a good punt by Hunter Renner. And a fair catch made by Money Parks. Jaquindon Jackson. Barnes threw 137 at the collegiate level, 2-time state champion wrestler. He dumps it off, and there's a flag down. It's an incomplete pass for Niki Sugaturunga, and he got hit hard by Garnet Hollis, their starting cornerback, who's started every game for the Cats this year.
Ineligible receiver downfield, number 73, offense. 5-yard penalty. Replay second down.
Tanoa Togiai, the new left tackle with the remade offensive line. Spencer Fano moving over to the right tackle.
Difficult spot there for Togiai, an RPO that Bryson Barnes decided to pull late. Not a wise decision to do so, as the corner was sitting right there, Garnet Hollis, to break up the pass.
Direct snap again to Jackson. Such a 4-sport athlete in high school, and he just threw another interception. Picked off for the 2nd time by Jaheim Joseph, who has blockers and running room to the outside. Joseph inside the 10 and out of bounds.
What are you doing, man? You're crazy.
Tyus is the running back. Jack Lausch, who is a backup quarterback, primarily in Wildcat situations, appropriate since he plays for the Wildcats. And Utah was ready for that. 3 straight wins, and they're +2 tonight against the Utes team that doesn't turn it over. A.J. Henning down at the 1-yard line. Hayden Fury, backup linebacker, run right out of the huddle to the ball, right up to the eye. Tyus tried hard, but did not get there. 7th fewest in the country after last season under Pat Fitzgerald. They went for it 39 times, 3rd most. And they're going for the touchdown here, at least for the moment. A half a yard away from the first score of the game. Tyus again, this time a play fake, and it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Charlie Mangieri. Barnes trying to draw the Wildcats offside with a free 5. Obviously the plan there, Greg, was if they didn't jump, it's a quarterback sneak, and you got a yard. And we're going elsewhere to get playing time. Mikey Matthews, the wide receiver, freshman slot receiver, is a good player. That was a bit of a surprise in the Utes football program. Barnes has shown he can be the #1 quarterback someplace. Not at his best tonight. 1 for 4 for 5 yards and 2 interceptions. Jackson hit hard. And the ball came out. The Wildcats say they have their 3rd takeaway. None of the officials have really made a signal one way or the other. DJ Spencer came away with the ball.
The ruling in the field is that the runner's forward progress was stopped. It will be 4th down. Timeout.
For Jaquindon Jackson. His forward progress stopped in his tracks. A.J. Henning back deep for Northwestern. Nice kick, very high. Henning avoided 2 Utes and one of his teammates, and returned a 53-yard punt, 8 yards. From their own 49, 1st and 10, Northwestern. Joseph Hyman around the left end for a pickup of 8. Hyman had to cut it back inside. Well played on the corner by Zamiah Vaughn, a junior from Beaumont, Texas. Standouts all, and they've shut out Northwestern with 6.5 to go in the half. They're crowding the line of scrimmage. It's a play fake. It's a throwback screen, and it's a throwaway. Well, it's worked for them all year. Why change now? 1 for 4 for 5 yards, 2 interceptions, sacked 3 times. Behind a new offensive line, showing his running ability. Banged up in their 2nd to last game of loss at Arizona. Lumber driven back. Jackson still in the injury tent.
Personal foul. Face mask. #2 defense. 15-yard penalty. Automatic 1st down. Because of the foul, number 82 may stay in the game.
Hall is really fortunate too that it didn't result in him potentially getting tossed from the game. I mean, I would think taking a helmet off and trying to hit someone with it would be the same as throwing a punch. And
well, let's bring in Matt Austin on that. Matt, are you surprised that's all it is? I mean, obviously it's a face mask. He ripped it right off his head, but then he swung the helmet apparently with no punishment.
Yeah, I am a little bit. We have what we call a flagrant personal foul, which means you're ejected from the game, but you can play next week. So I'm a little shocked they didn't go that route.
And a play fake. Barnes dropped it off. Money Parks tried to stay in bounds and couldn't. Utah's led the Pac-12 in time of possession now 5 years in a row. It works. They flipped it forward to Dijon Stanley, and he got dropped for a loss. Aiden Hubbard. Jalen Glover, the running back, on 3rd down and 10. 3 wide receivers to the right. They bring pressure. That's a rarity, and the ball not caught by Money Parks, who was behind him, with Devin Turner in coverage for Northwestern. The 4th for Bomeister, getting back at the 20. Pressure, short kick. Takes a good bounce for Utah. Down to the 22. Some thought he might move on to a different job. They're delighted he stayed there. Here's Cam Porter, a little hesitation. And he gets taken down well out of bounds. Giovanni Demouni late in the tackle. All the way across the right part of the sideline over there. First down run for Cam Porter. By the way, Matt Austin did think that should have been penalized for a late hit out of bounds. There is a flag on this play as Porter stopped for no gain. Let's bring in Matt Austin.
Yeah, Sean, I just think that's a dangerous tackle there. You pull the guy backwards, it's kind of similar to a horse collar tackle, and it was well out of bounds.
Personal foul, face mask, number 99 defense, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Good field position for the Wildcats.
Utah 48 out of the pistol. Bryant gave it to Tyus. Powerful runner, 6'1", 225. They've been stopped at the 1-yard line going in. Neither team is up to 100 yards of offense yet. Tyus to the 41-yard line. They have 94 yards of offense now. Utah has 51. Third down, 2 minutes to go in the half. Late substitution for Utah. It's allowed since Northwestern subbed.
Coverage for Utah. You get man coverage, you want to work those tight ends, and the late rotation, they had a chance there.
2 out of 8 on third down. And the pass caught. It looked like Marshall Lang had enough for the first down. Where he's driven back by Demouni. Still plenty of time, a minute and a half, and all 3 timeouts. Bryant down the middle. Back-to-back catches for the tight end. He had only 8 all season entering tonight.
And a great throw by Bryant. Really the best throw of the night by either quarterback. Drives it downfield right on the mark.
25-yard gain to the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern. Cam Johnson. First examples of perhaps the impact of the loss of their 2 starting safeties. And they're without Mikey Matthews, their primary kickoff return. He's in the portal. It doesn't matter. It's a rare touchback for Northwestern, just their 10th all year. Yeah, it's, you know, the holiday season. They still have their weekly disparagement of Greg McElroy.
It's not an easy defense to learn. The transition's been outstanding.
As a vision defense, wants as many eyes as he can facing the ball. A lot of zone defense. Bernard got hit hard. And another timeout call. A great hire by Pat Fitzgerald. And on third down and short, Barnes lost the ball. Was he down? I believe that's the call, but it is stopped short.
The ruling in the field is that the runner was down before losing contact. It will be 4th down.
And LeBron used his last timeout now. You would think he would.
Northwestern calls their final timeout of the half. It will be a full timeout.
And his backside hit just before the ball came spinning out.
Just before, I mean, very, very close. That ball is being dislodged.
Good work by David Braun using the timeouts to get the ball back. Henning took advantage of the long punt. Rams out-kicked the coverage, and A.J. Henning, 3 years at Michigan, a first-year Wildcat. And asked for some advice. Every now and then he may check in on me. A screen to Hyman. He gets collared and swung down by Miles Bell. 6-yard gain. They're out of timeouts. And Bryant throws it away. The last couple of days thought it was a bunch of nonsense, but that's the situation. Bryce Kirk's the catch. They're out to the 50-yard line. spiked by Bryant. 16 seconds, no timeouts, over the middle, first down. And on the edge of field goal range again, Bryce Kurtz. They will spike it and likely send the field goal team out. Wilson missed from 51, had enough leg. In the first quarter, was just wide right. There's a quick throw, Henning gets out of bounds. Boy, they've executed well the last couple of possessions. And that one is no good. Wide right. Job of showing up the protection. The tempo gave Utah some problems at the end of the half. And the kickoff from Jack Olson goes out of bounds. He's had a rough night. I wonder if the early pressure kind of put him on his heels right out of the gate. Jalen Glover, the ball carrier. Glover again. Saw Luke Batari. He started the season number 5 on their depth chart. That's how many injury problems they've had. They got all the way down to Batari. Still managed to win with the guy who was their 5th string quarterback. He was very solid in the win over Colorado in Salt Lake City, the regular season finale. He actually left, went to Cal.
Cam Rising being unavailable, having 4 different guys at times you thought were going to be the guy. It's been very challenging.
3 different starters. Here's a reverse to Money Parks. Ty Bernard, the running back. 19 seasons as head coach for Kyle Whittingham. He said he's never had a season more ravaged by injuries. Short game for Bernard. One of those conversions on this possession. Barnes with a flag down. He goes down back inside the 40. Carmine Bastone, a junior from St. Charles, Illinois. And it's going to be a holding call against the Utes, which will be
holding, number 62, offense. The penalty is declined. 4th down.
It'll be declined. Bomeister. Not a good punt. Short. And it takes a bad bounce. Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Northwestern the first here tonight. And leading 7-0. And Porter got collared by Hayden Fury. Line up in the pistol. Bryant faked to Porter and wasn't on the same page with Johnson. He hooked it up. And Bryant thought he was going to continue down the sideline. Third down and 8 for Mike Bajakian. In what is almost certainly his last game as offensive coordinator at Northwestern. 4 years on the staff. He said to us last night, he realizes David Braun is going to want some of his own coaches. Braun, when he was made the interim coach, inherited the entire assistant coaching staff. Over the middle and almost intercepted. Bryant threw it into traffic. Theo Johnson closed quickly, couldn't catch it. Intended for Cam Johnson.
It was excellent coverage by Smith Snowden too, the freshman, who's actually playing the nickel spot that throughout the season was played by Theo Johnson. They moved Theo Johnson back to safety to fortify that position. Smith Snowden, a guy they have very high hopes for in at nickel, and well defended to force the punt.
They think Snowden's going to be terrific. He would have played more this year, but he was bothered by some injuries. State champion in high school at Skyridge in Utah. Not far from Salt Lake City. Here's Hunter Redder to punt again. High and short, and Money Parks makes a fair catch at the 32-yard line. 8 drives, 6 punts, 2 turnovers, and there might be another. And it is. Jalen Glover lost the ball. And Northwestern has it Northwestern and Ole Miss. Screen. And spinning down near the 30-yard line. Utah turned it over twice in the first half. And a false start here against the Wildcats.
False start. Number 87 offense. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
10 minutes to go, third quarter. 7-0 Northwestern. Trying to its 5th straight ball game. A blitz off the corner. Got picked up, but the pass was batted down. Third down and 9. They're not in field goal range. A pretty conservative play call there from Olafe. Very little. But complimentary football all season long. And why not? I mean, especially tonight when Utah can't move the ball at all. Why give them a shorter field? This is the second time the punt's been down. Third time starting inside their own 10-yard line for the Utes. They marked it at the 7. Jalen Glover. 4, perhaps 5. Kai Bernard close to a first down as he went sliding across the 15. Glover lines up as a Wildcat quarterback. Bernard on his hip. He gave it to Bernard. He did well to get the first down. Didn't look promising when he took the handoff. First time they've been here since 2015 when they beat BYU. That great in-state rivalry. Barnes to the 22-yard line, taken down by Kenny Soares.
In the background.
He takes off running, and it looks like he got the first down. The line judge is marking it well short of the yellow line, well short of the 28-yard line. It is not a first down, and third down and inches. Just 92 yards for Utah, just 10 of them through the air. Glover's the running back. And he has the first down. Hit hard by Devin Turner.
These are the drives that Northwestern really likes to play. Slow, methodical. They'll rotate their guys in against a team that huddles up. That really improves your ability to get guys in and out of the game, but they're going to continue to play deep. Watch the safeties here. You see how they're aligned. They stay in that too-high structure as late as humanly possible. Occasionally they'll spin down, but for the most part, they stay true to who they are. And right here, it looks like might even spin one down there into the middle. There they go.
Glover, another short gain. Luther Caldarello is the motion man. Barnes looking in his direction, checks it down short instead. Dallin Bentley, the tight end, with his first catch of the year. On the TOP battle in 9 of the 12 games this year. Design run for Barnes in trouble and not back. And taken down, Xander Mueller. Initial contact and Theron Johnson, the quarterback, finished him off.
Just a great job on the end of the line of scrimmage by number 97, Sean McLaughlin. He beats up the tight end, Sugaranga. And there's nobody there on the edge to spill as Xander Mueller makes another play in the backfield, and it's cleaned up there by Theron Johnson.
Loss all the way back to the 29. Bowmeister, a good punt. This time a fair catch made by A.J. Henning. 7-0 Northwestern, 3:07 to go, third quarter. In the SRS Distribution Las Vegas Bowl. A.J. Henning on the end around.
Really set the tone, giving their offense a chance.
Quick hitter to Henning. And he slides out within 2 yards of the first down marker. Saw the family, parents, Sean and Laura, sister Abigail. And a flag before the snap on this third down play.
False start. Number 71, offense. 5-yard penalty, still third down.
That's the center, Ben Rather. Senior from Powell, Ohio. Fourth Northwestern penalty. Only 2 against the Utes so far. Josh Thompson, the right tackle, has moved to left guard for Knox, and Zachary Franks has come in at right tackle. Third down and 8. Pressure brought by Morgan Scalley. Bryant nowhere to go, and he's down. Back at the 25-yard line. Scored 21 unanswered points in the fourth to force overtime and won it in overtime. And 396 yards passing from Bryant. That was really the spark that sent them on their way. No fair catch by Money Parks. 2.1 per play. 7 first downs. Barnes with some room. Bryson Barnes across midfield. He got the first down with an 11-yard run.
Number 16's helmet is off. He must lead the game for one play.
Barnes going in. Mueller makes a big hit, and that helmet comes off, and in comes Luke Batari.
You mentioned hadn't played at all, saw his first college action in the win against Colorado. Senior from San Mateo, California. 3 years in junior college at the College of San Mateo. After a high school career at Sarah in the Bay Area, he broke 8 of Tom Brady's passing records. Jalen Glover, the ball carrier. 2 handoffs from Batari. This one to Mekhi Bernard for nothing. He's going to throw it. It's a screen. It's a great call, and it's well executed. Jalen Glover runs over the would-be tackler inside the 30. 2 interceptions. Glover again for 2. 2nd and 8. Barnes given plenty of time. Dumps it down. Caught. Munir McClain upended inside the 10. First and goal just inside the 9. Barnes keeps it. Down to the 6. Kenny Soares another tackle. Sumaturanga and King, the 2 tight ends, went to the left. And it is a touchdown! Mekhi Bernard in his first action since the opener. Back on September 2nd. 27 out of 27 in PATs this year, and still perfect. Is the transfer from Colorado. And the same to you, Kevin. Joseph Hyman's going to try to bring the kickoff back, and he scampers out of bounds. Ben Bryant airs it out, caught. First down, Bryce Kurtz. Had a nice season. 10 catches against the Gophers, 2 touchdowns. He gets swung down this time by Zamiah Vaughn. Here comes a blitz. Bryant hit down low as he throws, incomplete. Intended for Cam Johnson. Bryant has 2 completions since halftime. He got it off quickly. Good job to stay on his feet and pick up the first down by Marshall Lang. Bryant took it back from Titus, takes off running and got close to another first down in the Utes territory. Former starter both here and at South Carolina. He throws it up for grabs in the general direction of Cam Johnson. Johnson of Utah closest to it. There's Helinski, experienced player.
Holding,
22
number
career
1,
starts.
defense. 10-yard penalty, automatic first down.
And a break there for Northwestern. Miles Battle, the Ole Miss transfer, called for a hold. It gives the Wildcats a first down at the 36 of the Utes.
Second and short, thinking probably going to take a shot as Battle clearly grabs Donnie Gray, the wide receiver, as he was trying to release, throws him to the turf, and that's a good call by the official.
Helinski will go under center. Joseph Hyman, the running back. And he stopped after a 1-yard gain. Again, not quite yet in field goal range. Braun told us the limit for Olsen's about 50. The ball comes out. It goes out of bounds. Thomas Gordon apparently had the catch, and then the ball popped out by Hayden Fury. Helinski steps into the throw too high. And they bypassed a couple of 4th and shorts tonight, and that one's over the head of Marshall Lang. We want him to get a head start on getting ready for next year when he'll compete for the starting quarterback job with the departure of Bryant. Nifty run for Jalen Glover. All the injuries. Glover stumbled a bit as he went to cut with pressure from Garnett Hollis. Bernard, the running back, taken down after a 1-yard gain by Rod Hurd. Struggling to line up. Saka, the designated pass rusher on 3rd down, came to their left end. Got stuck in the middle. Barnes lunging head first again. Play clock at 3 as they snap it. Glover in trouble and driven back. Led by Bryce Gallagher.
They cleared him, and he's back in the ballgame.
And after the 4th down stop, Northwestern is on 47. And that pass incomplete, intended for Cam Johnson. On defense, his teammates sent him back to the sideline for the 2nd and 10 play. Bryant lofts it up, heading is open. Fake by Bryant. Lots of contact over there, and they still complete it for a touchdown to Bryce Kurtz. He got away from Zamiah Vaughn, and there is a flag on the play. It stands. It's a 19-yard touchdown. Now Olsen makes the extra point. Off a 4th down stand by the defense. Henry Helms now to kick off. They've used 3 different kickoff men this year. He has just 1 touchback all season. Well, he has another. Got it just inside the goal line when the fair catch was made by Money Parks, including Michael Penix Jr., the Heisman Trophy runner-up. So Utah backed up to its own 25, gets 1 on 1st down from Jalen Glover. Bryce Gallagher, their team leader, with the big 4th down stop. He went in pursuit of the screen and couldn't get to Bernard, who's out to the 41-yard line. Bryson Barnes now 7 out of 11 passing for 47 yards. Takes off running. Now they got chopped down to the open field by Garnett Hollis. 4.5 to go. Bernard. First down to the 45-yard line. One-on-one with every player on the defense. Get to know them. Wanted to get to know the offensive players too. Barnes goes down. Back at the 46, Sean McLaughlin. A lot of time off the clock. They used the entire play clock, 2.5 to go.
Tackle.
The crosser on the catch. It's Luca Caldarella. He's short of the first down by 3 yards, and they'll have to go for it. Bernard went in motion. Jalen Glover went into the fold. The pass is bound down. Big play by Garnet Hollis. Talk about that 4th down play. They have only 2 left. Cam Porter to the 42. Utah will use. But he has a wife and 5 children. He doesn't know what the future is. Cam Porter driven back. David Braun has already said he's going to hand over the defensive coordinator job. We are told that it is going to go to Tim McGarrigle, the former player. On 3rd down and 7. If he gets there, it's over, and he did. Ben Bryant out of the game, back into the game, and now grabbing at his right shoulder as he gets up after an 11-yard gain that should seal the win. The end of an incredible 6-year odyssey in college football.
Going the extra mile, doing whatever it takes, putting your body on the line to secure the victory. Bryant, playing his last college game, has already been banged up at times tonight.
Yards passing for Bryant, 2 touchdown passes. To join the Big Ten, David Braun, 8-5 in his first season as head coach, and a fitting conclusion to this remarkable year for the Northwestern football program.